To guarantee that what? Pick a Dark Knight. Isn't a fucking horror game? Shut up, thingy. Is this loud? PM Studios is either way. Is loud? Okay. Kind of. Alright, options. You saw it here, folks. Did you do the thing? I don't know what's different, but I want to experience what you have to offer. And we don't have to restart. Let's rock. Oh. Well, let's make sure everything worked real quick. Okay, 926. Come on, light, bitch. What? Why does it never light downstairs? It's so weird. So you would think up higher it would light less. No, downstairs. Maybe, more humidity down here. No, it should be the same. Whatever. Menu. I feel like this is too loud, dude. Let me check. So I gotta load it up. And Lunatic did save though. Oh wow, Yunya went live. Good luck, buddy. Hey, Demo, that's actually a pretty good game. I'm enjoying that. I want to see how everything is over the audio here. Oh, here we go. And literally the music stops. Well, one time at band camp, can't tell. It seems to be okay. I'm gonna go with it. Since it is heavily like, where do we go here? Heavily narrative driven. What? No. All right, here we go. So we got, those are starts, so we're done there. Let's go here to Lee Win, my new partner. First day at school. Right, first up, my new partner. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna shut this off till somebody comes in. Did I not mute this? No, it's in the fucking music, isn't it? I just want to make sure I muted this. Hold on. It kind of sounded like Charlie Brown, and I was just shut up. Okay, can you work? Okay, it is muted. This problem was so difficult. I stared at the test, and it looked like some kind of ancient curse, touching my fragile mind. A box of chocolate milk suddenly appeared on my desk. My favorite. I opened it up and started drinking. It was delicious. Lee Wen, what are you doing during an exam? Who's this fucking idiot walking? Is there no school today? God damn it. Lee Wen, what are you doing during an exam? Miss Yang pounded her fist on my desk. Yeah, we read this. So I think we finished this. Hang on. What? How? I hit L1. That was weird. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. What? How did doing that do that? What? Alright, I got some stuff to learn. I don't understand how hitting down on the analog stick made it switch to the next page, but it did. My eyes went wide. There was no test. No Ms. Yang. Not even my favorite drink, chocolate milk. I was lying in my own bed, still wearing the t-shirt I had put on for tennis last night. How would I have fallen asleep like this? Why the fuck does it even let me do that then? That's really stupid. Okay, so how am I supposed to be scrolling through this shit? I don't understand. How am I supposed to be scrolling through this? If you're gonna make everything go away like that, is it just X? Okay, I see. Nope, I don't. Oh, I went into the, what it is. This is what the Gaokao is? Yeah, we saw that before. don't understand what I'm doing wrong, though. Start. I don't understand. Instead of that, you twisted your ankle, and you took a step to the right. Okay? Let's see how this fucks their life. The ball flew past me. I expected to hear her hitting the ball, but I heard nothing. I turned around and saw her sitting on the ground, hunched over. I 100% forgot about that. Alright. Did she just get hit by the ball? Are those anime eyes? People were already gathering around. Someone mentioned the infirmary. I suppose someone would take her there any moment now. Yep, this sounds like real life. Like, I'm sure someone's gonna do it. Should be fine. Honestly, I wish that someone could be me. What? Someone could be me? Our teacher walked over. You, take her to the infirmary. Wait, he was speaking to me? Oh my gosh, the goddess of fortune must have heard my wish. What? The ball was to my left, but I was stumbling to my right. Not only did I not hit the ball, I even lost my racket. And for some reason, my stomach suddenly started hurting. What? Why? Was it because I hadn't had time for breakfast this morning? 7 to 9? We lost. I lost. I took 2 pills in the infirmary and felt a little better. I don't know what that was. I lay down on the bed. Everything around me was white, and it made me feel sleepy. Jimmy said he wanted to keep me company, so he was sitting by my bed. I thought maybe I should talk to him a little, so that it would feel less awkward. However, I think I was too exhausted, and I fell asleep. Bad rank A. I think she died. Alright, retry. No, wait. Swing. I took a step to the right, and then I rushed forward. And then we'll put swing, rush forward. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing to these people. Even worse, the ball went straight into the back of Jimmy's head. Oh, fuck! Jimmy passed out. Okay, it's probably one. Oh, no. Did I just give him a concussion? But I clearly remembered that he was standing much further left, wasn't he? Don't you fucking question my story, bitch. Oh, that was it? Oh yeah, I guess how could he have a story if I knocked him the fuck out? Fuck! Okay, retry. What? Why not? Oh. Is it too hard? A little bit. Well, you did choose Lunatic mode after all. What are you talking about? I'm having fun. If you're feeling really stuck, you could try using hints to get more clues. What are you talking about? Sure, what are you talking about? The ball was coming again. It was a fast one. It was flying towards my right side. Okay, so you want him to take a step to the right. I was standing the right side at the back. Swing. I don't understand what you're telling me. Okay, so put that up there. I rush forward, swing. Bad, bad. Dude, that's what I want. Do it. What? I don't think I understand this game. There's one more thing that could help you with your work. I'm just trying to see all the endings. Shut the fuck up, dude. That's history. Oh, fuck you. History? That sounds like something I could use to review all of the endings that I've unlocked, right? Smart girl. She looks like she's bored out of her fucking mind. Every ending you have come across is archived there. When you run into something that's too complicated, try referring to the history for inspiration. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. What the fuck are you talking about? What did I just hit? Oh, one more thing. I have another small tip regarding the history archives. In here we can browse all the possible endings to a letter. They are all displayed on the right. Furthermore, they are arranged in the same order as the small squares when you see when you open a letter. They are arranged in this order: S, A, B, C, D, E, F, X. The ending with the one small I is the one that you are currently viewing. I see. I think this could help with my deductions too when the number of endings increases. What? Exactly. As for how you want to use it, that's totally up to you. Shut the fuck up. How am I here? Oh, because I hit history somehow. So, did I see this one? I guess I did. I did see that one. Alright. Alright, retry. I was standing on the right side at the back, so she doesn't need to take a step to the right. She's on the right side. So she swings. Okay? It's flying towards my right side, so he took a step to the right, and then he did that, and then she died with a twisted ankle. I'm trying to make her fuck her ankle up. God damn it, I don't understand! This is weird. Are there more than I know? I don't think it has to be blue and green, you idiot. I don't think so either now that I'm looking at it. I rush forward, swing. Try that. What? Alright, history. Why is it acting like I got all these endings? I've changed it multiple times. I don't understand. So those are supposed to be my hints somehow. There we go. I just want new endings. I swung my racket with my eyes closed. What a little bitch! Eh! The ball flew over the baseline. It was out. How would you know? Your fucking eyes are closed, you idiot. I did overestimate myself. The match was over. Nothing's over. Just give me something to drink. Ugh. She must be mad at me now. I thought it said tit. What the fuck is tot? What? Jimmy took a swing at the ball. The ball flew out of the baseline. Out. I knew she was going to do that. 7-9. We lost. I lost. My precious 30 boxes of chocolate milk. No, I want your ankle to twist. Aww. Okay. Did I twist your ankle? And then rush forward. No? I want to break somebody's goddamn ankle. What if you rush forward and twist your ankle? Well, he took a step to the right after he swings. God damn it. What about... So they're saying those are hints. I don't understand how those are hints. I was standing on the right side at the back. So, took a step to the right, then I rushed forward, right? Here came the ball. It was aimed at the center of the back of the court. She swings. What? What the fuck? I'm trying to go by what you're telling me. I took a step to the right on the left side of the net. Maybe I swing there? How do I get it so you're not in a bad ending? Even though you sound like a bitch. Huh? Fuck her. Make her twist her ankle. God damn it. Nothing's changing over here. It looks like it's saying that she needs 3 and he needs 1. And it was flying towards my right side. So boosh. That's his. Okay, at the right side. So I rushed forward. I fucking don't understand this at all. This is it. I have 3. Okay. God damn, this is actually kind of hard. I'm just kind of fucking with it to try to understand it. Don't understand how I can do it differently. What? Voicemail? Oh. Okay, that's clever. I'll give him that. Okay, so... She rushes forward because she's already on the right side. Then swings? Okay. My hat was soaking wet, and sweat was dripping down my ponytail under my t-shirt. Jimmy was standing on the left side of the net. I took a step to the right to get away from him. Okay. It was aimed at the center of the back court to my left. I squeezed the racket in my hand. How the fuck twisting his ankle is good? So weird. Okay, gonna try that. Okay. Now we're gonna just swap, pop. Okay. I'm just trying what I can. I don't understand this fucking weird ass mechanic yet. Alright, Lunatic mode might have been a bad fucking call. This is weirdly hard. I don't really understand what my options are. And how that's a fucking hint. What? She hit the ball. She hit the ball, but it didn't go over the net. The match was over. We lost. God damn. She had done her best. It was all my fault for sucking too much. The ball hit the net and dropped on our side. Shit! I wish I'd hit it harder. 7-9. We lost. I lost. My precious 30 boxes of chocolate milk. So maybe retry and swap these two? I rush forward swing? I took a swing at the ball, but I almost tripped. I had to take another step to stop myself from falling over. The tennis ball flew over the net and kissed the baseline, compressed, and bounced up. Then it was stuck in the wired fence around the court. Yay! Match point saved! Rocky was such a sneaky bastard. With Jimmy barely able to move, he was now aiming every ball at him. But Jimmy was able to get out of the way almost every time, even with a twisted ankle. We were coordinating surprisingly well. After a while, Wang Kwang was left standing there too. The game had become a singles match between Rocky and me. Maybe Jimmy was a lucky charm, because we eventually won the game 15-13. What a great partner. I had won my chocolate milk. Hooray! Fucking stupid. I fell to the ground and my ankle hurt like hell. I kind of wanted to sound like a fucking grizzled war veteran. I fell to the ground and my ankle hurt like hell. Fortunately, we still won the point thanks to her. Now our opponents were hitting the ball towards me almost exclusively, but Lee Win was too good. That's fucked up. It's like I can sense this damn thing is going off. Hang on. I'm sorry. Alright. Just waiting for the rider to hit me back. Hold on one sec. I do like the music here. We're going for the other endings, by the way. I'm having fun with this. Oh, okay. Right on. Now our opponents were hitting the ball toward us, and eventually we won. More importantly, she ran over and high-fived me. Is this what it's like to be a ginger? Comments below. Look at his hand. It looks like he broke his fucking hand. Jesus, who the fuck animated that hand? Who drew that hand, dude? Did you sneeze? How the fuck do you even do that with your finger? It looks fucking painful. It looks like he broke his finger. Also, that is a very bold choice for a jacket, sir. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't think you're straight. Why the hell are you wearing that? I don't know if I could wear a kitty yellow jacket. I wasn't just daydreaming about this. She really did just give me a high five. Her hand felt so warm. I would never forget that moment. It was a high five. I've been there. What am I kidding? I've been there. That's funny. I want more now. How do I do the rest? What? So we're only missing one conclusion. What the fuck is it? So... God damn it. I have no fucking idea. It's like you wouldn't think there's that many differences, but... It's like, how the fuck do I remember what I didn't do? This is supposed to help me somehow? How? How is it supposed to help me? What? Oh, I see how. Might be another 3. I rushed forward, swing, took a step to the right. That's the way it was? Okay. I'm just gonna try to alternate this real quick. I'm not gonna try this too long. God damn it! How the fuck am I supposed to know each one? If that's what makes me God. Shut up. Boom. Hang on. Keep trying here. Nope, it was supposed to be... I have no idea now. I'm hitting the wrong buttons all over the place. God damn it. This is last ending. I want to see it. There it is. I kind of figured it had to do with threes. I think I'm getting this game a little bit more now. I took a swing at the ball, but I tripped. Although I took another step, my ankle was hurting too much to steady myself. I fell on the ground, lost my balance because of the twisted ankle, and mishit the ball too. The ball grazed Jimmy's right ear, and hit Wang Kwang's nose straight on. Oh nice, this is the best ending so far. Oh! Oh, I thought it was going to be the guy. Come on. Ouch, that must have hurt. The game ended with the opponent's forfeit. Oh, really? What a pussy. Rocky said that since the match had not been properly concluded, the bet should be called off. That sneaky bastard. God damn, would she kill people for chocolate milk? From behind me, I heard her hitting the ball. Good job. I felt the ball graze past... Oh, hey! That scared the shit out of me. I felt the ball graze past my right ear. It flew straight at the guy across the net. It hit him right in the nose. Oh, that's why. Listen, it was the guy that got hit in the fucking nose. That was close. If I'd stepped a little too much to my right... That's what it says. They forfeited the match. I let out a relaxed sigh. Whew! Finally, I didn't have to embarrass myself anymore. There was still a little time before the end of class, so I went and embarrassed myself. Oh. By the time I had finally made up my mind to go and talk to her, she had already left. Been there. Been there. What a weird one. Okay, so whoop. Oh, that's mailbox.
如果时间可以重来
If only I could do it again. Giggity giggity. Alright. Alright, what? How the fuck is this you? Alright, they're done. Fuck you. I want to see these new people. Who's this? Ooh, 20,000 pesos, and here I come. My name is Carlos. I'm 18 years old. What the fuck are you doing in this school, dude? It was a big day. Because I was finally going to leave Mexico. Uncle Depp. Really, Johnny Depp? Who had always won... Well... This is hard to read. Why the hell would they pick Depp out of all the fucking names they could have picked? Yeah, it's only was. Uncle Depp, who had always helped out at the orphanage, and Auntie Benita, who was the matron of the orphanage, used to tell me that if I ever wanted to go to a foreign country, I would need to have a passport first. And then I would need a visa. Finally, I could go to the airport and buy a ticket. Then I could fly wherever I wanted to go. I had gotten my passport, and apparently going to Hong Kong didn't require a visa. All I needed was a plane ticket. What? You can go from Mexico to Hong Kong? Uncle Depp and I headed out early before the sun ever came out. He had been driving me through the mountains for 6 hours to get to the international airport. He then stuffed a couple of warm burritos wrapped up in paper into my backpack before I said goodbye. Warm burritos. This isn't like a drug smuggling thing, is it? I didn't know when I would ever see him again. I already missed him. It's weird that Uncle Depp gave him burritos to smuggle.
We ask for your assistance in reporting any unattended baggage.
I walked into the airport and I couldn't help slowing down in admiration. The place was so big. No wonder the tickets were so expensive. Oh, Dios mío. I needed to ask someone to tell me where I could buy a ticket. Oh, I bumped into another man and shook. Actually, the 3 boxes he was carrying all fell to the ground. God fucking damn it! I helped him pick up the boxes and stack them. I hope nothing inside got broken. The man was wearing a pair of glasses with golden frames. He seemed like a nice person. He took the boxes out of my hands and was not mad at me at all. He just nodded and walked away. He was really nice. Even though there were signs in the airport, I couldn't read many of them. I walked around twice before I found the ticket counters. A ticket costs over 10,000 pesos. Alexa, how much is 10,000 pesos in US dollars?
10,000 Mexican pesos is 515 US dollars and 57 cents.
Just like Uncle Depp had told me. I had all of my savings with me, including the money my parents and sister had left me, as well as what I had earned doing part-time jobs. It was only a little over 20,000 pesos altogether, so he only has $1,000. I don't know what that is in Hong Kong. It's not a lot of money, especially when you're traveling. You can go through 1,000 easy. However, something terrible had happened. I couldn't find my wallet. No, don't tell me the nice guy was like, break my shit, you fucker. I clearly remember checking to make sure that I had it when I left. Maybe I had dropped it on Uncle Depp's car? What? The fuck were you jumping on his car for? On his car? I'm not gonna make fun of translation issues. It's amazing that some people know 2 languages, dude. I ran outside of the airport. I saw the man whom I had bumped into earlier. He was still wandering around with those 3 boxes. Was he lost? Was he stupid? But I didn't have time to worry about him. I had to go check and see if Uncle Depp had already left. I couldn't find him anywhere outside the airport. He probably had headed back. I had to walk towards the mountains along the road that we had arrived on. I had my backpack on, feeling awful. It wasn't a popular road, and it was already too late. There were no other cars in sight. I hoped that I could get a ride tomorrow morning. Lord, why was I so unlucky? What is Mexico? It is a big country in the west. The west of what? She doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. West to our west? Do we live in the east? No, of course not. We don't live in their world. So there is no east or west to anywhere. The Earth is a round planet, so east or west is all relative. Relative? You are not making any sense. Do you mean that the Mexican people would say that their own country is in the west too? Now she's confusing me too. Oh, by the way, the writers of the earlier letters, are they from China? I always feel a strange sense of closeness when I think of China. Mexico feels more distant to me. Why is that? I guess more people write to us from China, maybe? I hear that Chinese people are all over the earth. There are a lot of them in every country. Really? So this letter is written... Is this letter written in Chinese too, as well as other earlier ones? Because they all look the same to me. That's racist. She's a racist god. Oh no, this is our language, stupid. In fact, the people who wrote us... What? The people who wrote to us came from many different countries, and they would use different languages. But once we receive them, they're all automatically translated into a language that we can understand. It's weird that these callers got a ball preloaded. I wonder if it's like it shoots it or something. Oh wow, being a god is so convenient. Carlos. What? What? I can't even help him. That's weird. They only let me read it. What? That's weird as fuck. I could only hope this letter. Huh. My name is Chen Gyongmin, and I recently graduated from the Korean Police Academy. It was almost Copa. I'm 23 years old. It was my first day reporting to the Busan Police Precinct. I hadn't realized that I'd overslept until my Surf's body alarm clock had gone off for the 10th time. Well, there was a detail I didn't need to know about this self-respecting police officer here. Really. I like how, by this point, you should know what that term is, and they don't have a way for you to know what the Surf's body is anymore. That's kind of neat. I jumped out of bed, slipped into my pants and shirt, and rushed out of the door with my coat in my hand. I even knocked over my neighbor's flowers by accident. Fuck you, Terry. Sorry. I'll clean it up later. Oh, I'm running late. I couldn't tell what was added. Still, I was 45 minutes late when I finally got to the station. Why the fuck are you running to the station? Shouldn't you have a cop car? The captain was sitting behind the desk. He squeezed "kids these days" out of his mouth. Then he seemed to lose any energy. Or interest to even speak to me. Then I was transferred to the archives. Triangle? Nope. Triangle's auto. How could I have overslept on my first day? Please, Buddha. God damn it. I wanted to see what that term was. I don't remember. I did it by accident earlier. Shit. Please help me fix this. Please. Becoming a member of the Criminal Investigation Department has been my dream since childhood. He fucking yelled that. I'm not doing that. I don't want to go to the archives. What is criminal investigation? Is it that much better than archives? No. Well, criminal investigation is the place where police try to solve cases and catch bad guys. But you can't completely disregard the archives either. Gongmin. God damn it. This one we can do something. Oh wow, this is amazing. Boom. I noticed that there was a sign ahead, but you can't read it, so who gives a shit? Okay. Although I couldn't read it, I had a feeling that it must be pointing to the ticket counters. He's like, oh god, it's like saying, watch out, you could get electrocuted. God damn, the amount of signs they could use for this guy. They could do anything with this one if they wanted to. Wet floor. Breaks his neck by accident. I had always had great instincts. A ticket costs over $500, just like Uncle Depp had told me. I had all of my savings with me, including the money my parents and sister had left me, as well as what I had earned doing part-time jobs. It was only a little over $1,000 altogether. I hoped I would be able to come back someday. 3 hours later, with a booming noise, the airplane took off. I felt something suddenly pushing me into the seat cushion. I could see Mexico City becoming smaller and smaller outside the window. And the orphanage in the Monte Tlaloc? I have no idea. Had turned into a small white dot. I suddenly started to feel nervous. My mind was racing. What if the plane went down? I hoped it would fall in the ocean, as I could still swim back, but this seatbelt thing was so annoying, and if I couldn't untie it, I would be dragged into the water with the plane. I heard there was something called insurance that would pay a lot of money if someone died. I should get that, and maybe it'd be enough for Alicia to buy a new house in Mexico City. Jesus Christ. I've never been on a plane. This is probably how it feels the first time. Just when my brain was spinning with all of these questions, a beautiful lady asked if I would like some water. Sorry, immediately thinking of my friend. You're growing up with this girl. She's really hot. She lived with her grandmother. Grandmother was hard of hearing. Brian, right in front of the grandmother, was like, "Can I fuck your daughter?" And she's like, "What? Can I get a glass of water?" Oh, no. I checked my wallet again. There was only a little over 10,000 pesos left. Yeah, that's right. You paid for the ticket, stupid. From now on, I must be careful about spending every single one of them. I heard everything was really expensive in Hong Kong. Well, that answers that. I must save up before I find Alicia. Alicia, sister, hermana, I'm coming to you. To find you. The Lord will bless us. I heard the voice of a woman screaming in the crowd. Oh, the police officer. Stop him! He's got my purse! It's a woman. Shut up. Shut up. I looked down at the man I had bumped into him when he was holding a woman's purse. You like it? It's nice, isn't it? He actually tried pushing me away. As a policeman defending justice, how could I let a criminal escape the judgment of the law? I grabbed his collar. Take this! I took the bastard to the police station. I ended up late, of course, but the captain let me off the hook for stopping the robber. Captain Gong glanced at the bloodstains on my shirt, gave a faint smile, and asked me why I wanted to become a police officer. I stood up straight, put my hands behind my back. This is already not what you should be doing as a cop. It's like, what are you doing? This is not what you should be doing. It's what it says. I stood up straight, put my hands behind my back, held my head high, and replied firmly. Why would you put your hands behind your back like you're about to get arrested?
정의를 위해서.
To defend justice! But his hands are behind his back. That is the fucking weirdest mental picture. To defend justice! Why? Why would you... I don't know why you would do that. That's more like you got arrested. The captain scratched his balding head and smiled. Go and report it to Unit 4. What? That's kid. Unit 4? I felt my heart start to sink. Why? I had heard so many rumors about Unit 4, even when I was still in the police academy. Oh, that got rank S. Well, what else is left? Shut up. Din din. Oh.
Porque siempre me pasa esto.
My sister. Shit. Did not say hermana. ¿Por qué no hermana?
내 탓이야. 바보같이.
Huh? It's all my fault. Case kidnapping. Now it's over here. Oh, I'm kind of into these two now. This is fucking neat, man. So that's what that is, right? No, it's not. So there's two possible endings to that. Okay. So all it is the possible endings to that thread. Then I'm missing one? What? Oh, you have to go into it. Am I missing one? I am. Try, I rushed forward on the bottom and I took a step to the right on the bottom. I'm missing one. Hold up. I rushed forward and I took... God damn it. It's fucking weird. Give me it. What is it? Hey, at least I'm getting better at this. Shut up. I don't know. What the fuck? I feel like it's a tour. God damn it. I don't understand how this is supposed to help me. As you can see, like 3, 2... Swing, I rushed forward, I took a step to the right. I rushed forward, I took a step to the right. So it looks like I rushed forward and I took a step to the right. And then the other one. Okay. So I rushed forward, took a step to the right, and this one. God damn it! This is bullshit. What? How do I do that? Quite tedious. God damn. I'm sure it'll be easier later once I understand this game. Clearly do not yet. So the one that may be wrong is this one. So let's try this. Okay. Because all the ones around it are like these three. God damn it, I really want to get this. I guess I'll do this later. Well, I fucking did. Nobody's here saying anything. I'll take my time and figure this shit out. But if people are like chatting and stuff, then obviously I'll leave. And we'll keep the story going. But right now, if nobody's saying anything, I'm just gonna have fun. Because I want to figure this shit out. I don't understand your history here. Because it looks to me like I should have... I rushed forward and I took a step to the right. Because if you look, it's in both of those. See? So I'm thinking I rushed forward, I took a step to the right, and get swing out of there? Get swing out of there. Swing's actually in all of these. I think I rushed forward out. Okay. I don't really know much what else I can fucking do. So fucked up. Their lives are so fucked up right now. Oh man. Keep trying here, I'm sorry. This is a weird ass puzzle game. I guess I'll do this later. Even I'm kind of bored. I don't understand how the fuck... Trying to see how it works. I put the fire, opened the window, lifted my foot, I stumbled. I lifted, put fire, stumbled. I stumbled, put fire, lifted. I lifted, stumble, fire. Yeah, they are roughly like what I'm thinking. I think I'm right, I just don't know what the third term is. The last class of the day was art. Aww. I pushed open the door to the classroom, and I was shocked by what I saw. Oh, I have no idea. What was happening? The room that usually only had a... God damn it! I read for a living. Shut up. Hang on. Let me finger this. It was the pressure. It was performance anxiety. Shut up. The room that usually had only a dozen people in it was now almost full. It was like a scene from a beach in the middle of summer. What? School? What the fuck are you talking about? There wouldn't be enough easels for everyone. Just when I was wondering whether I should leave and go study, I saw Jing waving me over from the front row. Why are there so many people today? I sat down at the seat Jing had saved for me. You really don't know anything, do you? Stupid bitch. Ms. Liu is on her maternity leave, so we have a new substitute today. Somebody saw him earlier in the office and posted his pictures on the school BBS. He looks so handsome. So I thought Jing was a man. I guess it could be. I looked around and only then did I realize that almost all of the newcomers were girls. What school is this? Why was Rocky here? What was a boy doing here? I've not had much coffee today. I took my phone out and tried to log into the BBS. I found myself unknowingly imagining what the new teacher would look like butt naked. while waiting for the page to load. I read what I want. Well-made pink shirt. Oh, I could wear mine right there. Rolled up sleeves. I'm not doing that. Top button unbuttoned. I'm gonna buy a shirt and do this just to see what people do at work. Pale and flawless skin. What? You like pale? What? Oh, maybe that's a thing, dude. I mean, you gotta think. This is probably made in Asia, so to them, it's like foreign and different. Yeah, maybe. And like, to me, I like darker skin. It may be. I think it's that desires the undesirable, what you can't have around you. You know what I mean? What's not around you. Impeccable face from the side. What? What does that even mean? The Wi-Fi signal wasn't very strong, and I couldn't look for a long time. Then the front of the room was slowly. Then the front door of the room. God damn it. Then the front door of the room was slowly pushed open. I'm not breathing enough. Hang on. Oh, chalkboard. I was like, what the fuck is that sound? With everyone staring at him, the new teacher slowly walked across to the podium and softly wrote down his name on the blackboard. He's just like... Wen Zarin. I'll be teaching the art class for the seniors starting today. I looked him up and down and noticed that this Mr. Wen was wearing flip-flops into class. His ensemble also included a pair of casual pants with the legs rolled up, a gray t-shirt, and a wrinkled jacket. I hate that women notice that, because I get in arguments with my dad all the time. Because he's like, you need to fold this and put it away. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't fucking care. Oh, it's got a wrinkle. Oh, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm not gonna fucking waste 3 hours of my day putting clothes up. Like, I could just... Done. I'll never be that person. I'm sorry. It's just weird to me. Why? Oh, it's one wrinkle. Let it go, man. Like, really? Really? This shirt's fucking fine. I don't... Now, maybe if I was wearing dress shirts, I'd understand that. But I don't wear dress shirts. And here, he's not talking about dress shirts either. Fuck cares if the jacket's wrinkled. It's doing his fucking job. Not just that, his chin suggested that he hadn't shaved for days. I turned to my side and whispered to Jing, How is this old man handsome? Jing ignored me. I looked up and realized that the teacher was staring right at me. Oh no, he must have overheard me. Suddenly, Rocky raised his hand and asked loudly, Mr. Wen, how old are you? And do you have a girlfriend? Oh my god. The entire class erupted into a loud murmur. This is the weirdest fucking one so far. What's gonna happen? Everyone was staring at the teacher even more intensely. Thank you, Rocky, for getting me out of trouble. Mr. Wen slowly took off his jacket and laid it in the back of his chair next to him. It's close enough. 35. They're all like, Rah! Rah! The girls immediately began whispering to each other. His response certainly had intrigued everyone even more. Rocky, however, didn't seem to be satisfied with the answer. Mr. Wen ignored the commotion in the room and took a banana-shaped statue out of the accessory cabinet. I hope nobody's here to see what my eyes just did. That's, why the fuck is there a banana-shaped accessory in this cabinet at school? We're just gonna leave this on. People with an easel began to prepare their paper. The ones without one took out their sketching pads. The class was going to be over soon. Near the end of class, Mr. Wen said he would like to pick an assistant from the class. Anybody who was interested could stand up and nominate him or herself. However, he would need to check his or her sketch. Jing stood up. How brave. Oh, this reminds me of school. Mr. Wen walked over and picked up the sketch. He shook his head and tore it into two halves. True story. I was in math class, and I didn't like this math teacher. He's a fucking asshole. I think his name was Mr. Meisner. Fuck you. Yeah. I took summer school because I was a bad, stupid little shithead. I was a very bad kid. Not proud of that, but I was definitely a bad kid. But I took summer school, and the teachers at the summer school were actually so much better than my normal school. I learned how to do the math this idiot, asshole, dickhead teacher was trying to teach me so easily. I literally... Alright, I'll try to explain it. He gave us he's one of those asshole teachers who just thinks he's so fucking smart. He gave us a quiz, and he's like, this quiz will last you exactly the entire class. I finished it in 10 minutes and then took a nap for the rest of class. He was fucking pissed because he put one of those little essays at the end to make you write a gigantic, ridiculous multiple page theory on why this or how this should work. Or I was like, go fuck yourself. This is math class, not English class. I'm not doing it. So I actually, on the paper, took... the dumbass actually said how much the extra thing was worth. So I actually did the math on his stupid math quiz and found out I got these right, I'll pass. So I gave it to him. He saw that, saw I passed, literally took the paper and went like that and fucking threw it out. I was like, that's bullshit. I did it right and I passed it, but because I was a little smartass, it pissed him off. I hope you don't have a shitty fucking dickhead teacher like him. Like I said, fuck that guy. I got him into deep shit, so I don't care. Fucking idiot. Rocky stood up from his seat. I was not liked by teachers. Not at all. Well, I do remember my buddy telling me the first day he met me, I walked into theater arts and told the teacher to go fuck herself. I don't even remember that. I was not a good kid. I stood up from my seat too. And then the bell rang. That is a shitty bell. Somebody fix that. I thought it said Jin was throbbing. And it's also Jing, not Jin. Jin is fear effect, I think. Jing was sobbing, and I was completely in shock too. Not only did Mr. Wynn tear up her sketch, oh, that's her. What? He even said to her, "Are you serious?" He didn't say that part. That's fucked up. Did you just seriously draw something like that? I will not tolerate this kind of thing in my class. We were just some regular high school students. We were not in art school. Are you serious? Rocky jumped right in front of the teacher. I tried to stop him, but it was too late. Oh, Rocky punched Mr. Wynn right in the face. Mr. Wynn, however, didn't react, despite having just been hit by a student. He simply gave Rocky a glance and walked out of the room without saying a word. Rocky, he was always so self-righteous. The only thing more important in his life might be his ball games. I like how she says it that way. I bet if the bell rung and the class had been over, he wouldn't have bothered and would have gone off to play basketball. After that, Mr. Wynn never came back to the class. Maybe somebody filed a complaint about him, or maybe... I always had a feeling that he didn't look like he wanted to be a teacher. The next art teacher always dressed impeccably well, but he was also so incredibly dull. Lee Wynn. This is the lamest fucking thing so far. How can I alternate? Oh wow, a good bit. Let's put this here. What happens? Now Rocky stood up the front seat. Mr. Wynn tore up Rocky's sketch and said, "I shit better art than this. Why don't you bring this to the class next time so everybody can practice with it?" Rocky's face suddenly turned into the brightest red I'd ever seen. A minute ago he'd been acting like he was king of the world. What did he draw exactly? You! Ah! He punched Mr. Wynn right in the face. That fucking kid. Over art? Like, I don't know, man. I see a lot of... Oh, what? Wow. You should have told me that, stupid. Did not see that. Oh, you weren't Scottish? I don't even think I was Scottish. Them fucking people. They tell me to audition for something, they don't even tell me the accents they needed. Mr. Wynn, however, didn't react despite being just hit by a student. He simply gave him a glance, put down the sketch, walked out of the room without saying a word. Because we read this. Never came back. It's the same thing. It only changed the beginning where he turned red. Yeah. Alright, so a little bit changed on that one. Retry? I was wondering how crazy this can get. Jing was sobbing, and I was completely in shock too. Not only did he tear up the sketch, but he even said to her, "Are you serious? This shit! I will not tolerate this. Come on, what the hell's different?" Boring. Rocky picked up his basketball from under his seat, casually walked out of the classroom, and disappeared into the after-class crowd that was filling the hallway. Other people were leaving as well, while talking with each other about what had just happened. Nobody ever mentioned picking an assistant ever again either. I walked with Jing on the track field and told her dozens of jokes until she finally felt a little better. That old man, not only did he dress terribly, his temper was even worse. How could the school hire such a person to be a teacher? How's that a rank A? What? Oh really? I thought for sure that was going to do a new one. God damn it. Fuck it. The class was going to be over soon. So I stood up from my seat too. Near the end of class, Mr. Wen said he'd like to pick an assistant. And then the bell rang, so he couldn't fucking pick the assistant, bitch. What? I don't fucking know how to do this differently. It's weird, because maybe they're only teaching you how to do the good ending. Then this? Yeah, maybe that's what they're doing, is they're teaching you how to do the good ending. Trying to find all the results is hard. Tore up the sketch. Blah blah. I was in complete shock and my nose started to feel fluffy because of all the cocaine. What are you talking about? Oh, it's just stuffy. Why the fuck did I... Fuck you, YouTube. They keep recommending these goddamn dog things. And every fucking buddy puts what the fluff. Fuck you, YouTube. I don't know why the algorithm's doing that. It also recommended I watch a 7-year-old fucking clip that went viral 7 years ago. It's like... I don't know what they're doing. I don't have anything against YouTube, but that's why I said what the fluff. Starting to feel fluffy. God damn it. Is that really necessary? Like, that's all YouTube's gonna be. Because you can't do anything anymore. So it's literally, I'm gonna make a video with him, we'll go viral, I'll make tons and tons of dollars. What the fluff? He doesn't even pay attention anymore. You idiot! Rocky loudly jeered. That bastard! I made a face at him. I don't feel like thinking! God damn it! History. Huh? Oh. The bell rang, Mr. Wen, Rocky stood up. Stood up, bell, Wen, Rocky. When Rocky stood, bell. I just fuck with it. Alright. Bell rang. Okay. Because then I know where I am. Alright, so bell rang, seat on the bottom. Nope. This is so fucking weird. Just gotta try every variable. It's almost like a fucking math equation. I'm not gonna lie, I don't fucking remember half the shit because this is such a weird thing to teach people to do. To remember every little fucking thing I did? Oh my god, I keep hitting square. Nothing feels natural to me in this game. You know what I'm about to do? Excuse me. This will make it better for everybody. If anyone ends up watching this on YouTube, because it doesn't seem like anybody on Twitch, but I mean, who's going to look this up? But I like the game. I'm going to do something to make this speed along. This is a little silly. I'm use the bathroom, and I'm going to get a book. And we'll figure it out this way. Because I'm tired of this shit. This is weird. But then at least I'll know what I've done, so what's left will be much quicker. I want to do more of these games. I like them. I may get more into character another time, but this is more about training my mind to learn how to read and multitask a little bit better. Practice makes perfect. How to articulate, you know, kind of practice my voice acting stuff, but also tear up stuff I've always wanted to do. I really love these kind of games. We're gonna go to history. Bell. When Rocky stood. Stood Bell when Rocky. When Rocky stood Bell. Really think about that might be annoying for you. I'm sorry if it is. Rocky when stood Bell. Okay, now trying to figure out what's not been done. Bell when Rocky stood. Bell stood when rock. L1. Bell stood when rock. Okay. That is not one. Oh, I see. When Bell rock when. When Bell rock stood. Nope. Okay, this is fucking weird. It's hard to figure out what hasn't been done. It's so weird because it's like all four and they've done four. So Bell when rock stood Bell when rock. I see how this is a puzzle game now. Okay. It's actually better thought out than I gave it credit. Because I could have just did it the other way. That's just stupid. Alright, so here we go. When rock stood. So this can be changed somehow. So you got bells in two same locations, so... Let's try win well, fucking use my monkey feet. Come on, pick it up, come on. Oh my god, really? I had a friend one time tell me with a straight face that he could pick up a roll of quarters with his feet. I'm like, what kind of message are you sending to me right now? Alright, Win Rock Bell stood. Okay, I thought for sure that was it. So worried someone's gonna come on stairs. It's probably so easy for some of you. This is a weird one. I don't understand. How are there more than these? Is what I don't understand. Shouldn't there only be 4? There's actually 6 equations possible here? There's actually 6. Win Rock stood Bell. Bell Win Rock stood. Stood Bell Win Rock. Hang on, I do see something here. Win Bell Rock Win. Win Bell Rock Win. So we need stood Bell Rock Win. No? Oh, right there. No, it's not there. It's actually not one of the equations that I've written down, but it wasn't one. Fuck. How you can do different. How can you have this many? So I actually want to get this. I don't want to just fucking mash the whole game. So it's an equation. It's a possibilities game. Alright, Bell stood Win Rocky. We did that. God damn, this is hard as shit. Here. Nope. That was actually the end. Writing it down did not help me at all. This is weird. This is a weird skill. So I need to learn how to do each equation, each possible... I haven't had to do shit like this in a long time. I'm not sure how I feel. Stood. need to figure out what I haven't done. So these are the ones that have been done. So you got Bell Stood, Went Rocky. Actually, isn't one on there, but we tried that. So that didn't work. When Bell Rock Stood, we haven't done that one, right? No, we haven't. I see, there's far more options. I see now. When Bell. Yep. Nope. Okay, at least I'm starting to get this now. When Bell Rock Stood. Try. Because none of these started with when. Oh, one did. And well, it was different. So when Bell Stood Rock. Don't understand how those help. Because you can see the equations all laid out here. There's a ton of shit we didn't do yet. So I guess the best way to do it would be to write out each possible equation. Is that how they want you to play the whole game though? Or would you get quicker at it? Rocky, Win, Stood, Stood. Nope. Stood, Rocky. This is much harder than the other one. Man, it is really hard to make this one do something. We're gonna do it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back here, finish the one we never did, because now I understand this far more. This actually only has 3, so rushed. Why I just did that backwards, like I've never written that word before, and right. What? Where's the ankle? I don't know, this is weird. Can I just drop shit? Why is the ankle not here? I don't understand why the ankle's not here. It also was the right thumbstick that goes up and down. Alright, so we did that. Ankle swing right. This one's gonna have way more possibilities than I thought. Ankle swing. Oh, rushed. Rushed and right. Swing rushed right. Wow, I thought we did right swing, but we didn't. Okay. And swing forward. The weird thing was, You look at this. Oh, it's showing when their story changes, but it's always her that shows. Not Jimmy. So is this like a hint that everything's on her side? Or maybe that's... Because that's yellow. Is that saying it looks like Jimmy's? I don't know what these color coordination shit is. I don't know what you're doing in this game. Ankle swing forward. No? Okay, try swing up top. No? It's so weird that this is almost all centered around what her story does. I don't know why I keep hitting L1. This is so confusing to me. I get what we gotta do, but I guess... I'm trying to figure out how this could be a fun playthrough. I see what they want to do, but I don't know how to do that in a fun way. Let's do math, guys! You're watching me sit here and stare at a paper like an asshole. Yeah, there's probably an audience for it. Let's face it. I will give you credit. Developers. I fucking forgot about this because I'm actually into the game. Alright. It seems like all of this is on her side. So what if I do rush swing right on his side? Alright, rushed. What if I do that? No? I'm gonna just try ankle swing right. I'm just trying all the things on his end. Ankle swing. Rushed right. Swing, rush right. Right swing. Swing, right swing. What? Swing, rush right. Okay. And it's right and swing. And swinging forward. Which I know we've done this one. It does seem like all of it's revolved around her. There's very little with forward. Wouldn't be any with 4, would there? Out of curiosity. Oh my god. That was stupidly easy. I took a swing at the ball, but I tripped. At least I'm getting this game down. I actually kind of like it. So we can actually cross this one off because this puzzle's done. Although I took another step, the ankle was hurting too much to steady myself. I lost my balance because of the twisted ankle and fell on the ground, but luckily I had hit the ball before I tripped. The tennis ball flew over the net and kissed the baseline, compressed, and bounced back up. Then it was struck in the wired fence around the court. Yay, match point saved! I tried my best to focus, but my twisted ankle was hurting too badly. 2 points later, and I couldn't hold it anymore. I couldn't hold on anymore. I missed the last shot. 9-11. We lost. I lost. I sat on the ground mourning the loss of my chocolate milk. She hit the ball back and won the point. Good job! But a few rallies later, she suddenly fell to the ground with her hands clutching her ankle. She seemed to have twisted it. The match was over. We lost. She went over to the bench and sat down. People were gathering and comforting her. But I only dared to look at her from a distance. Aw, puss. You could have helped her when she was... Alright, at least now I'm getting this. Okay, so... who are we working on? Bell, Win? This guy? I don't think so. I think it's this. Yep. Okay, so we gotta figure out what to... Oh, Christ, this one's weird. Okay. Alright, there's actually one here that we didn't do. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It'd be this one. Rock stood wind bell. It's so weird to do English, alright? Rocky wind stood bell. Okay, what about swapping these two? Fuck! Alright. When rock stood bell. Bell when rock stood. I hit L1, which resets it. It really fucks me up every time. I didn't really understand how this was a puzzle game. I guess people could just mash it, but if you try to figure it out, it's actually kind of fun. At least for me. It's kind of like doing a crossword puzzle, but doing it live like an asshole. It's fucking kind of performance anxiety, the exercise trick here. Alright. So I'm going to try Bell, Rocky, Winstead. That's what I had, okay. This is fucking hard. I actually want to figure it out. Alright, so they're saying these hints matter. So there's no red. That did nothing, you dickhead! That's why it's lunatic mode. Okay. The class was going to be over soon, so... Is there a way to get Rocky to just fucking leave? Rocky got up, and then you stood up. What does that do? Nothing? And then the bell rang last. No? we just did. Alright, Win, Bell, Rock, Stood. This is so weird. Rocky stood up. What is that? Is that Bell? Fuck. It's hard to believe there's this many fucking variations. Wind stood, rock bell. Hang on, I'm checking something. I'm trying to understand how this is a weird game, dude. Yeah, you just have to basically do it this way. Yeah, it's a probability game. Jing was sobbing, and I was completely in shock too. Not only did Mr. Wynn tear up her sketch, he even said to her,
Utter shit. Are you serious? Did you seriously just draw something like that? Did you really just... I will not tolerate this kind of thing in this class.
Seeing Jing cry like that, I couldn't control my anger. Oh, I'm gonna punch him. Mr. Wynn, you are way out of line. You need to apologize to Jing. Mr. Wynn gave me a glance and picked up my sketch. Rocky stood up from his seat.
Hey, didn't you hear her? You need to apologize.
Mr. Wynn didn't pay him any attention. So Rocky jumped in front of him and punched Mr. Wynn right in the face. It's the same move, basically. Mr. Wynn, however, didn't react, despite being just hit by a student. He just like... He never came back, though. Did he cry? Did he die? Like... I wonder if something, like, majorly fucked up happened to him. It's weird that he never came back. He simply gave Rocky a glance, put down my sketch, and walked out of the room without saying a word. What if he's like... What if he's, like, crying somewhere? Rocky, he was always so self-righteous. He just helped you, you stupid bitch. The only thing more important in his life might be his ball games. He literally did that for you. That helped him in no way. How does she not see that? I bet if the bell had rung and the class had been over, he wouldn't have bothered and would have gone off to play basketball. Huh. It's kind of giving you hints on how to get the better equations, but I'm getting them out of order. Since then, Mr. Wynn never came back to the class. And that's why his name's Mr. Wynn. Wynn! Maybe somebody filed a complaint about him. Or maybe he's dead. Or maybe he overdosed. I've always had a feeling that he didn't look like he wanted to be a teacher. The next teacher did impeccably well and incredibly dull. Because we read it. Okay. Sweet. What? Oh, I never S-ranked it. What? I thought I got all the fucking... There's one I didn't get. Oh, Christ. So the last one was Wind Stood, Rock Bell. Try Wind, Rock, Stood, Bell. That's actually... sounds familiar. Said I bet if the bell rung at the end of the class, he wouldn't have gotten up. I've fucking done that before. So what would that be? That would be Wind, Stood, and Rocky gets up at the end. Okay. That's what they were doing. They were telling you how to get the last one. Wind, Stood, Bell, Rocky. This is actually kind of neat, dude. Jing was sobbing.
I was completely in shock too.
See, I also I could practice inflections.
Not only did Mr. Wynn tear up her sketch,
He even said to her,
are you serious?
"Did you seriously just draw something like that?
I will not tolerate this kind of thing in my class.
Seeing Jing cry like that, I couldn't control my laughter. I know it says rage, my anger.
Mr. Wynn, you're way out of line. You need to apologize to Jing.
Mr. Wynn gave me a glance and picked up my sketch.
Boring.
Rocky picked up his basketball from under his seat, casually walked out of the classroom, and disappeared into the class after the crowd. It was filling the hallway. It's weird, it didn't even hear the bell go off. Other people were leaving as well. There were fewer and fewer people left in the room. I collected my stuff into my backpack, getting ready to leave. You, stay and clean up the room. What? I stopped what I was doing and looked at Mr. Wynn in disbelief. That's what I would do. He handed my sketch back to me. After all, you're my assistant for this course now. He turned away and walked back to the front of the classroom. I then realized that everyone who was still in the room was staring at me. So who the fuck would be left? Everyone looked like they were gawking at a circus monkey on the street. I want to see a circus monkey. I've never seen one. I don't know. I want to know what you're talking about, but I don't know this feeling because I've never seen a circus monkey on the street.
What the hell?
I had no intention of being a freaking assistant to that asshole. Jing put her arm around my shoulder. Congratulations. Let's be friends. Let me buy you dinner sometime, you poor kid. I burst out laughing. Well, whatever. That was the stupidest ending ever. That was the good ending. They're gonna get darker. I assure you. It's M-rated, it better. What if it's like a fake M rating? They're like, oh, we got those idiots to buy it. That'd be fucked up. Ooh. Hong Kong was different than what I had imagined. You imagine like Chun-Li and lots of sex? What'd you imagine? It's fucking Hong Kong, dude. There's a lot there. I don't know what you imagined. Ooh, voices.com. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I should probably do that. Hang on 1 second, guys. I apologize. Back home in Mexico, everything was so colorful. Really? It's like a desert, I would think. Alexa, show me pictures of Mexico.
Here's what I found online.
No, not the flag. Alexa, let me smash.
Play the song she let me sing.
No, shut up. Stop. Alexa, stop. Stop it. No. But Hong Kong was just gray. Gray streets. Gray buildings. Gray store signs. Really? Is he colorblind? I want to fucking look up pictures of Hong Kong. I don't fucking believe this guy. Is he colorblind? And gray homeless people. He might just be really racist. And there was me, sitting in the middle of them, looking odd. I never knew that pesos couldn't be exchanged into Hong Kong dollars here. That's a fucked up thing to learn. When I woke up, I found a few more coins by my feet. Since I don't think anybody's watching. To my fellow voice actor friends, check out this aloe crisp. Shit's amazing. It's got aloe vera in it. And I like chew it up and let it go down. And what it does is the next day when you're talking all day, voice acting, whatever, and you're sore and your vocal cords fucking hurt, next day you drink this shit, you're back to normal. It doesn't take days to heal anymore. I love it. That's for all the people that are nice enough to watch and have been helping me out. Thank you. I had to take them. I must survive. None of the homeless people seem to like me very much. Perhaps they could only get about half as many coins as I. I had a big sister named Alicia. She was 9 years older than me. I thought he was going to say she was 9 years old. We both grew up in an orphanage in Monte Talalak. I have no idea. It was, how to say it, I'm sorry. It was a rural place. You had to travel 4 kilometers to get to the nearest town in Kotapek. Just to make a phone call. What? What year is this? I couldn't remember anything about my own parents. My big sister was the only person I had in this world. 9 years ago, Alicia had left Mexico to make more money. She used to write me letters every few months. Every time the mailman came, I would be so excited to see if there was an envelope with my name on it. Even though I couldn't read much, Auntie Benita would always read them to me. Alicia didn't seem to have the easiest time, but she had seen so much of the outside world. And by reading her letters, I felt like I got to see what Alicia had seen as well. I almost felt like I was right there with her in the big, new, interesting, and fascinating world that we had never seen before. However, we had stopped hearing from her about a year ago. Her last letter had come from Hong Kong. So I had asked Uncle Dad to find a tutor for me who could teach me how to read and speak a little of the local language. I had worked so hard to make more money for the trip. I had done all this just so I could come to Hong Kong, even though I wasn't sure if she was even in this city. Jesus Christ. You're just stupid. You just wanted to... Yeah, you're full of shit, dude. None of this was for her. You just wanted to travel. Period. Like, this is bullshit. You did not do this for her. You didn't even know if she was in the city. This is for you. You wanted to make this trip regardless. You're just like, if she's there, okay. Yeah, you're so full of shit. Still, even if there was just the tiniest hope, I would never give up. I knew I had to find my sister and make sure that she was okay. I had arrived at Pitt Street. Was Brad Pitt on a street in Hong Kong? Pitt Street had been on the postmark of Alicia's last letter. Maybe someone nearby might have seen her. Before I left, Auntie Benita had given me an old cell phone. I pulled up a picture of Alicia on the phone. If you know her name, why not look her up? Fucking, this is what happens when I don't have caffeine. She's lived here for 9 years. Why don't you look her up, dude? Fucking idiot. I held up the phone, asking people door to door to see if they had seen my sister. Nobody understands you. You don't even speak English. And your English wouldn't be good. You don't even speak Hong Kong. Malaysia? No, that's another place. Idiot. I couldn't tell if they simply couldn't understand me. They would wave their hands at... I definitely read that wrong. I couldn't tell if they simply couldn't understand me. They would wave their hands at me every time. Before I had barely spoken. Oh, shut the fuck up, kid. Almost halfway through the street, I found myself behind a huge crowd of people. Thick, dark smoke was coming out of the building nearby. People were shoving and running out of it. More and more people started to gather on the street. Many of them were even taking pictures with their phones. Are you too stupid? It's a party! It's clearly a fucking fire, but this kid's not sure, and I would really like to picture him in the city just going, woo! Trying to fit in. The fire truck finally arrived. My cell phone suddenly rang. My cell phone fell to the ground. Oh! My cell phone was vibrating on the ground, and then it fell through the storm drain. You have some shitty fucking luck, dude. No! The sewer water was flowing rapidly in the drain. I held onto the drain and tried my best to look down. Maybe the phone was stuck somewhere? I looked for a long time and even tried to reach in with my hand. I licked my fingers ferociously. I like to think somebody's not watching and they're like listening to it and they're like, what? Like, where is he? But I couldn't get it. I was so tired, disappointed, and desperate. I couldn't pretend anymore. I fell to the ground, feeling like shit. That cell phone was the most valuable thing I had, god damn it. It had the only picture of my sister on it. Lord, please help me. I really didn't know if I could ever find my big sister without it. Carlos. Apparently I can't help you.
The Office Wing of Criminal Investigation, Unit 4, looked like a small whorehouse that hadn't been organized in forever.
I know what it says. I know what it says. Fine warehouse. Shut up. It was crowded and messy in the first place. Then, almost every desk had stacks of files that were at least 20 centimeters tall, as well as all kinds of evidence and other random items. I stood up straight and gave a salute. To the items?
Hello, Stapler.
What? I don't understand who he's giving a salute to. Oh. Chang Yongmin. Reporting for duty. Unit 4. Oh, I'm a ginger. Son of a bitch. What the fuck? You get an assault rifle? No, that's a sniper rifle. What the fuck is Unit 4? There were only 2 other people there besides me. One of them was wiping down his rifle. He looked at me with a strange, earning look on his face. Oh, examining look on his face. I don't know why they look like an R. A ramining? Yeah, it should have been a ramining then. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. The other one had dark circles around his eyes, which made him look like he hadn't slept for days. He was looking over some files. Yeah, we haven't slept for days. Reading some files will help you. Fucking... What? Do you know anybody who could... No, I don't know anyone that can speak Scottish. Sorry, buddy. I'll have to write him back. Poor guy. I was wondering why he was offering so much. It was because no one fucking knows those accents. I know some of them, but I don't really want to do it. Because he wants a lot. He wants like 300 sentences. I can do a little bit of another language, not that much. Judging from his seat, this must be the infamous Lieutenant of Unit 4, Kong Bakya. Lieutenant Kang gave me a glance, with a half-smoked cigarette in his mouth. Then he mumbled. I followed the direction of his look and saw the desk that he seemed to be referring to. Many old bags from McDonald's. I like that. Were stacked on top of it, all filled with leftovers and trash. It was also opposite the bathroom, facing it. Why the fuck did crows just... It was okay, as long as I had somewhere to sit. What? Why would you laugh?
I have somewhere to sit.
What? I was about to ask Lieutenant Kang what I should do next when the phone on his desk rang. He took the call and put down the phone and announced to us that there was a gang-related hostage situation 2 blocks from the station. I never thought my opportunity to defend justice would arrive so soon. Lieutenant Kang put out a cigarette in his ashtray and stood up. I followed him. He grabbed his coat and asked,
Hey, new guy, have you got your gun? Yes, sir. Right here.
My gun? What? No, not yet.
Then where do you think you're going?
You stay by the phone. Take notes if anything comes up. Don't speak too much. How the fuck can I... What can I do on the phone if I can't talk, you stupid fucking... I can still help without a gun. As a policeman, I swore to defend justice to prevent all offenses against people and property.
Justice?
You fucking... Lieutenant Kang burst into laughter before I could finish my sentence. You think... Why is my brain doing that? I did not see the word justice at all. Like, it mixed letters around. That was weird. You think justice is going to block a bullet from hitting you? Well, kid, I've seen plenty of idiots like you. In my unit, there's only one rule you need to remember at all times, which is to follow the orders. Eh? Actually, tomorrow. That wasn't what I meant at all. I was just trying to help. First day on the job, and I was already having such a misunderstanding with my lieutenant. But before I could explain myself, Lieutenant Dickface continued.
If you have a problem with staying by the phone, you could just go home.
And don't bother coming back tomorrow either. I'll let the old man know. What? After they left, I sat down on After they left, I sat down on my seat opposite of the bathroom. As my nose was catching glimpses of the faint smell, I let out a defeated sigh. When I had been in the police academy, people would always have an understanding smile on their face whenever Unit 4 was brought up. It's a fucking weird thing to say unit and brought up. Okay. Everyone had heard all sorts of rumors about this place. Lieutenant Kang was the infamous dictator of the Criminal Investigation Department. Everyone must follow his orders without question. He had a peculiar personality, and he was extremely rough, even cruel with the criminals. Besides, Lieutenant Kang was a lot younger than the other unit's lieutenants. Okay, a bunch of fucking ridiculous amount of emails just hit me. Therefore, many people speculated that Lieutenant Kang had only gotten his position because of nepotism. As a result, no rookies ever wanted to join Unit 4. Alexa, what is nepotism?
The noun nepotism is usually defined as patronage, support, or favoritism shown on the basis of family relationship, as in business and politics.
He said it like it was a bad thing. Oh, it is a favoritism, stupid. God damn, I'm tired. As for the unit that everyone dreamt of getting into, that would have to be Unit 1. Unit 1 had over 30 officers, and it was widely considered to be the best unit in the department. Yet, here I was, assigned to Unit 4. I was sulking when the phone rang again. There was another hostage case, and Bopyeong-dong, I have no idea, I tried to say it right. Since no one in Unit 4 was available, I suppose this was my time to shine. I hurried to the scene in 10 minutes. Are you fucking kidding me? He went here on his own. Damn, what? Oh, shut the fuck up, Allstate. Fucking assholes. Wait, did you just say I have an offer? Okay, freaked me the fuck out. It was a 10-story apartment building. I could vaguely see two people on the left ledge of the rooftop. People told me they were a married couple. The husband had borrowed too much money from loan sharks and couldn't pay them back.
Fucking bitch, get off my back.
That was why he wanted to jump off the building, and he forced his wife up there with him. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, let's see how I, Chang Yong-min, would brilliantly solve this crisis. One of his feet was already at the edge of the ledge. I'm immediately picturing Robin Williams just hearing, "Ah!" He was like the best at falling screams for some reason. I hear a lot of people, there's a lot of talented actors, but what the fuck made him specialize in falling? Every animation like he was in, Aladdin, all of them, whenever he falls, fucking hilarious. I don't know how the fuck he did that. One of his feet was at the edge. He was holding a knife against the frightened wife's neck. I walked over there. Stop. I'm telling you to stop. He got riled up, and his foot missed the ledge. He fell over the edge and dragged his wife with him. Wait, no! Before I even had a chance to talk him down, both of them disappeared out of my sight. Can I show you what I'm thinking? Hang on, I actually want to see if I can show you what I'm thinking, because I know the behind the scenes of this one. This isn't Robin Williams, but it's actually a Robin Williams movie. Alright, Jumanji. I think it's boat scene? Yeah! There it is. This fucking scene right here. Can you see? Not really. Kind of. But yeah, if you remember that boat scene from Jumanji, that was not fake. They didn't tell him he was gonna do that, so that's why that scream was so goddamn funny and hit so well. Because he was genuinely fucking terrified. I remember watching the making of that, man. I fucking love Jumanji. I haven't seen the new ones. I like Rock, so I'll probably check it out. The Rock is pretty damn good. He doesn't normally make shitty movies. So, I'll probably check it out. It was a terrible scene at the bottom of the building. Even though I was 10 floors above the ground, I felt like I could still smell the blood. It almost made me sick. Not almost. Dude, blood's strong. I would not be surprised if you could smell it. I stood there in shock. For the first time, I finally recognized what it felt like to be a real policeman. Yeah, it sucks ass, doesn't it? Oh God. What the hell have I done? Could I be any more stupid? Please, Buddha. Please let me have another chance. Please. Chang Yongman. Wow. That's a really terrible, terrible way to end. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Ayato666. I'm enjoying this game. I know it may not be the funnest thing to watch, but I'm gonna do what I can. I'm enjoying it. I wanna do it. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want to use it as acting exercise and a way to fuck around. So hopefully people will find it later and enjoy it. But even if you don't, I'll probably watch this because I'm getting into these kind of things. I wanna learn how to read the words in a different way, read ahead, multitask in different ways, and what better way than to exercise with people and have fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna probably get drunk. Just telling you what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna drink and play the Invisible Hours. If you ever played it, so I think you can play it in non-VR too. But it's a little mystery game where you can follow the characters around and see everything they do, and it helps put the story together. And I'm finally watching the second character because I'm having so much fun and the acting is so good that I'm actually like watching everything they do, and it's really well thought out. I'm enjoying it. Take care, guys. Peace out.